Meanwhile, the Philippine Red Cross is working hand in hand with the government in easing the plight of Yolanda victims. Thousands of Red Cross volunteers are involved in rehabilitation and recovery efforts. Again, here's Freddie Abando.
The Philippine Red Cross continues its ceaseless recovery and renewal of communities in the Visayan region devastated by the impact of Super Typhoon Yolanda in 2013. The massive humanitarian relief effort of the Philippine Red Cross has gained global support from other Red Cross and Red Crescent societies to heal and restore hope to thousands of families who lost loved ones, their homes, and livelihood. Working in partnership with government, recovery of devastated areas to include Tacloban City has gained significant ground. Thousands of Red Cross volunteers and countless donations of relief goods restored the faith of the people in the affected areas to recover and rebuild from the ruins left by Yolanda.
We're not in the business just of recovery. We are in the renewal of values. We don't want people to be, asking for food all the time. We want them to be able to withstand all the typhoons, all the challenges in this crazy world today where you have wars, where you have all kinds of super disasters. And so we wanted an attitude in our people. So the objective, community resiliency. Dapat matatag at resilient yung komunidad na makakalaban sila, na hindi sila magpapanik, alam nila kung saan sila tatakbo, alam nila kung anong klase ang gagawin nila para sa ganon bahay o mga gamit para sa ganon mabubuhay at makakapag-continue ang mga tao. Renewal, ang tinatawag natin ay values. Recovery is you can build your home anytime, but without values, with a poor attitude, you're not going to have the virtue or the courage to stand up against all the challenges in life.
2 years after Yolanda, the Red Cross built safer and more resilient houses. To date, 66,000 families were provided temporary and permanent shelters. The remainder of the 80,203 committed by the Red Cross were in 2016. The shelter program cost 2 billion pesos and covered all the affected provinces and cities in the Visayan region.
We are working, remember, in 9 provinces because this typhoon affected 9 provinces and 3 cities and about over almost 500 barangays. And lahat yan, imagine that, napasukan natin ang mga British sa Iloilo, ang Koreano. I did not mention the Koreans. The Koreans were there in Carles. There were people in Capiz. Citibank was in Tabon-Tabon. Hong Kong Shanghai Bank was with us in Antique, if I'm not mistaken. Asian Air was with us in Calibo, and they're not yet finished. So ayos ang pagtrabaho sa mga bahay at mga livelihood na binibigay.
Aside from shelter, the Red Cross also provided livelihood assistance for households and projects for communities. Water and sanitation facilities were constructed. Health facilities for rehabilitation were built. Communities were organized for health and first aid response. Classrooms were repaired. School kits were distributed to students. Communities were also trained for disaster risk reduction programs. Gordon stressed the Red Cross, with the support of his global partners, has worked wonders with government for the ceaseless recovery and renewal of all the Yolanda devastated areas. Because of this, the Philippines has been model for fast recovery from natural calamities.
The National Society here, Philippine Red Cross, is definitely one of the most competent and professional national societies that IFRC is dealing with around the world. And the competence is very much because of all the disasters. I mean, the National Society has a lot of experiences here to share with other national societies, with IFRC, and also that is something that Chairman Gordon here mentioned before, that they also share with other countries who are affected by disasters. Recently, we had an earthquake in Nepal, and there was a rescue team from here who could go immediately there and help the people affected in Nepal.
People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.